my computer career, and they talked to me about it.
He was done in just months.
I could do it online.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months with zero experience at My Computer Career.
Oh shit, ain't nobody go to My Computer Career and become fucking.
MyPowerLife.com. Type in the code fitness, you save 30% and get a 90-day guarantee.
Coverage is enough? There's a lot of excuses for putting off life insurance, but one big reason. The last thing you would want is for your family to have to sell the house and struggle to survive financially. At Ethos, we could get you covered in just 10
What's good, everybody? On my way to the gym before this storm. Get a storm, and goddamn, where you get your license from? A goddamn Cracker Jack box? Getting these on. He was calling me, trying to get, I guess, work, but I ain't at work because we got a storm coming. So I'm trying to hit the gym before the storm really hit and then get back in the crowd. Just do a quick workout. Nothing crazy. Something just to get reacclimated into the gym because I ain't been in the gym in like a month. What is today? Shit been longer than that. Yeah. Figure out which gym I'm gonna go to. If I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness or I'm gonna go to on base. I think I'm gonna go on base. I think I'm gonna do free weights. Let me see what this dude is talking. People hitting me up for help for like work shit, but don't know that. You know, I ain't at work and I ain't even got access to none of this. I'm still new. What's good with everybody? How everybody day going so far? What's up? Marley Dragon, that's your joint? Might need to go to Planet Fitness. That shit closer to the house. Go get gas and stuff first, though. That way, if it do come down, I'll have a full tank of gas and everything. We done finished drinking this thing. Red Bull has some energy for me. Shit, I wonder how bad the rain gonna be. I got karate later. I'm from New York, but I'm in the South right now. Where you from? Don't need no copyright music playing in the background. From Ethiopia? I'm trying to go to Ethiopia to visit. Ethiopia got some of the most beautiful women I ever seen. Like, point of it so far. I like it. What time is it over in Ethiopia right now? Check when I get to the light, I can read the messages. I'm coming out there. I was supposed to be out there. Well, not Ethiopia. Well, we wasn't sure if we was going to Ethiopia, Rwanda, Kenya. We ain't know where. Uganda. We ain't know which one we was going to go to celebrate my cousin's 40th birthday. So our plans was to go out. It's a change of plans because now he's moving back to the States, Germany. So he's in Canada right now, just vacationing. But I need to hit him up and see what we. I like to show y'all the road when I'm driving. I need to get my joint set back up. But about to stream some games later. Goddamn potholes. These goddamn potholes they got out here, man. What's up, man? We got less than 100 days to the next election. I wonder if people really doing their research or they using their feelings to pick who they gonna vote for. And I mean, I say feelings, they mad over comments and gender identity and ethnic identity, like, you know. And when I say gender identity, like, I'm just voting for this person because they a female. I'm just voting for this person because they black. Or I'm just voting for this person because I'm a Republican or I'm Democrat. So I'm going to vote against my interests no matter what. And a lot of people is so ignorant to the facts on how government works. They think it's only two choices. 9 out of 10, the winner is going to come out of only them two parties. But it's more than one party. Like me personally, I'm an independent. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm more of an independent on the conservative side. But I feel like they need to get rid of, they need to just start from scratch as far as the parties go. Get fucking 2 brand new fucking candidates and just wipe that shit clean and start fresh. You know? But I'm curious to see how the turnout gonna be. I'm not impressed with the current people in charge at all. current administration ain't doing much of shit. Everything is so fucking expensive out here. Inflation is fucking ridiculous. Even like healthcare, medication that went up. Shit, just the way they treating us in the service, that shit ain't good. Our services, like our support services for us in the military, is fucking ridiculous, man. Ridiculous how bad it is. Let me see.
I don't know why it's not that hard to read one paragraph in section 3 and then look for the facts that support or don't support or don't exist to support it. That there is no insurrection charge ever brought, proffered, or proven, even if brought. And there wasn't one brought. It was a public narrative. They use the word a lot. That's not the same thing. But somebody out there will buy that as legitimate. 866-95-PATRIOT 957-2874. Let's try this again. Paul, Arizona, can you hear me now?
Yes, David, can you hear me?
All right, much better, Paul. Let's go.
Thank you, David. I appreciate you taking the call. So, I remember when we were kids, we had this commercial that talked about the bell. Sound a bell, da-da-da, right on Capitol Bell. Yes,
All right, the bill becomes a law. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, right. So they educated us kids about government, and it helped us kind of be attracted to, hey, what's it about? So I'm just seeing that now that my grandkids are fortunately conservatives, but I say that you don't really understand what socialism.
Man, Paul, you must have the worst luck.
You really educate kids on what socialism is.
Yeah, you dropped out, but I got it. I tell you what I am going to do, Paul, and you prompted me to do it. I've got to find it. I have this audio. Paul, you dropped out through like an entire sentence. So look, but I got your point. Educating people on socialism, not on the platitudes and adjectives that the left wants to use to tell us how great it is. There's a video that goes back years, and the audio works great on radio, and it explains socialism. I've got to pull it up again. It's in my head. It's in our archives. It's going to come back. During the break, I'm going to find it here. It kind of explains it using some good accents like that, you know. Anyway, I'll be right back. 866-95-PATRIOT 957-2874.
Damn. About Tim Walz's joke over the couch, and it got 10,000 likes.
Yeah.
That, watching these people come out and really show America for what it is, what people finally realize that we have not just a winning campaign, but a campaign that could literally create a blue tsunami and overwhelm them. And let me just point out something that I think a lot of people are missing in the translation about Tim Walz. You guys know that I was for, Captain Kelly, Mark Kelly.
Oh, yeah, no, we were initially too.
A lot of us are getting to know Tim Walz for the first time. 866-801-8255. 866-801-TALK is the number, and apparently we've been missing out. We have learned since he has come to the fore, and I gotta be honest with you, when I saw the field narrowing down, and I remember him being the one who first started doing they're weird. But it was very natural. It was a very natural understanding of what it meant to be weird. And then it felt good. And I like him. I do. And what I've seen about him has indicated that he is not perfect, but he is willing to learn. He is willing to grow. He is willing to shift his perspective. He used to have an A+ rating from the NRA. And then apparently after the Parkland shooting, rejected that approach, the NRA approach. approach to gun ownership and has gotten F's ever since from the NRA and has been proud about it, like bragging about it and joyful about the fact that he gets an F. And he says that he sleeps well every night. He sleeps well every single night. And so it's, you know, it's interesting. 866-801-8255, 866-801-TALK. It is interesting to see how different of a decision Vice President Kamala Harris made here. Like, she bucked the establishment. Everybody who was in the inn was pulling for Josh Shapiro, pulling for someone else. And by going with Tim Walz, it felt like, I don't know, this is what I'm hearing from activist circles. This is what I'm hearing from people who are doing the work of organizing and trying to get out the vote and making sure that we, you know, have a country that we can actually live in. Apparently, it has signaled to the progressive wing of the party and has signaled to young voters in the party that she, one, understands the sentiment. She can read the room. She can read the room, which is a black skill that is not matched by many other spaces and many other demographics. She can read the room, and
she's not black.
To make decisions that demonstrate her independence in some ways from being sort of dominated by, you know, the Obama bros or the Clinton bros or the establishment wing of the party. It has felt amazing.
What's up?
It has felt amazing. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see the different rallies.
See this?
Took place. There was a rally that took place in Philadelphia where Josh Shapiro did a phenomenal job introducing the new ticket. We've seen Tim Walz there for the first time being introduced as the VP pick.
See, this the shit that I was saying about with the politics of out here is so bullshit, because what they said, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and a person 60 fucking something years old and she flip flopping like this. She trying to fucking just lock in to get whatever she want, man. My thing is, we already seeing she's a part of the current administration, and they ain't doing shit for us but fucking taxing our pockets. So all this acting like we don't know what we gonna get when we living it right now is fucking utter ridiculous to me. Like, I just don't understand that shit. And then they get on these fucking different media outlets and fucking try to sell us on the bullshit. I'd rather vote for fucking RFK than to vote for her.
I'm 65 years old, and when I was a kid, 5 years old, my father died in a car wreck. Well, for some reason or another, I don't remember why, my mother bought me this doll. And this doll was called the Chatty Cathy doll. And you pulled the string, and it talked, and it laughed just like Kamala Harris, and it was called Chatty Cathy doll. And I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh, man. Somebody out there probably has one where their kids have one or something.
Well, yeah, it was back in the late, I'm 65, when I was 5 years old, and it was called the Chatty Cathy doll, and it did. And it cackled, and that's what it did. And I just thought about that, so I thought I'd give you a call, because it's such a pleasure to talk with you. I've never talked to a shop show before, but I thank you very much. That's all I had, Mr. Webb. Keep up the good work.
Well, Dennis, I appreciate that. Look, these things, and you know, kudos to, oh God, the caller brought it up. Was it Russ, Oklahoma? I think that was Russ. I think, if I got the name wrong, I apologize. But you know what? These things get people's attention. To be fair, we joke about it, we talk about it, you know, Hillary Nutcracker and all these other things. But I personally like two-faced bobblehead. If you want to be historical or mythological, you can add Janus, right, the Roman god with two faces. If you want to be a Batman fan, you can add Two-Face, Harvey Dent, and Two-Face. But you get people's attention. Pop culture is a big part of this, and they're trying to change our culture. So use every available method to say, this is what it is. You got it as a child, right? Innocent.
Yes.
And you sometimes have to approach people from that perspective and say, this is so simple a child can understand.
Right. I agree. It's exactly right. Yes, sir.
All right. I appreciate it.
Well, we need more laughter. We need more
up in this world today for going on, what's going on in our country. And people don't clap enough, they don't do that. So I just thought that was kind of funny. So I appreciate you letting me talk to you, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you again so much for what you guys do.
I appreciate that, Dennis, on behalf of everybody. No, but it's, again, one of the hardest things in politics, I have the advantage of time here, and I trust my audience, you, over the years we've been together, that we do dig into the weeds. We do get deep, because I want you to understand that somebody said the other day, I'm a process guy. There's a process.
Who the hell you are?
Or multiple processes. And that's good. But we also need to boil this down to make it easy for someone to
But you don't get to
digest.
advertise in my chat.
You know, and I've done this in building organizations. But what it essentially was
Yeah,
was
you
I
don't do
take
free
the
advertisement in my chat.
The 90, literally at one time, there was a 92-page white paper. And then I said, let's use three structures, a 92-page white paper. Then we're going to have maybe it's the 10-page executive summary, 10 to 12 pages
go see.
of an in-depth
Then the Attorney General, Bill Barr, ordered Mueller to drop the investigation.
Is a real Iran war coming 2.0 is coming in maybe hours. Okay, Malcolm. Okay, Malcolm. That's right. You were in the next 24 to 40.
Yeah, well, the price is going to go to 100. It's like the price is going to go to 100. It's like 250 right now. The Iranians, now, what happened in between the time that I wrote that and today is Iran is doing what we call
and what we should do about it. I think we should adopt a tax punishing program. Every employer who hires an illegal alien pays a $1 million tax, and the CEO gets 1 year in prison for each and every one of those.
You sound so.
Any property owner who gives shelter to an illegal alien, his property gets seized and sold. Any NGO that helps illegal immigrants loses their tax status. And we go on with that, and we make the 80,000 agents that the IRS has going to hire, make a special division, and put them in charge of enforcement.
With what money, stupid? How you going to enforce that?
Okay with this.
We already got programs for all that.
No, and I'll tell you why. The 8th Amendment to the Constitution. Excessive bail, excessive fines, cruel and unusual punishments. I don't disagree with the principle, not the level. I don't disagree. I've always said that employers who employ illegals should be punished. If you harbor an illegal alien, there are actually charges on the books that exist for both situations, not enforced. But we can't violate our own Constitution, which I would never do. An excessive, by the way, they tried this against President Trump. It's part of the
Yeah, that shit is ridiculous. And I don't know what's the, like, get some gas. I gotta stop and go price some computers too. Well, kinda. I mean, gas here ain't as bad as other places because I got a membership, so I take advantage. But The gas prices are fucking ridiculous now. Clean my car off. Go check on these goddamn lab computer. I think I'm gonna do some lives, man. Breaking down the Constitution, where we go fucking amendment by amendment, breaking it down so I can explain to people how government works. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start building up that presentation. Y'all think that'd be a good topic with the upcoming events coming up with the election, to break down the Constitution and how laws come into effect, and what type of government we got? We got a check and balance government. We talk about the president like he's some goddamn king that's all knowing, all powerful. Like we don't have a legislative branch or judicial branch, you know? Like it ain't three branches that gotta come together for that 2/3 vote. I just think a lot of people are ignorant to the
instead of just responding to issues that don't know who provides them and don't know who we listen to. It would seem to me, and you made this point a few days ago, that if you would stick to the issues, particularly of policy, you would see
I say, good. How long is it? Half an hour? Now I'm on my way into Best Buy. Sitting there. I need to get a TV too for my son. This TV been acting up. Oh, $150, that ain't bad. Well, it's bad considering how much I paid for the other TV. The other TV I bought off 75 and for $350. That's a 40-inch. $299. Shit better be. Can't get something too big. I need something to fit the same space that I have. That's like the TV that I got. How much is this shit? But they got the price on this one. I don't see no price on it. 4K though. I think I will Google over Alexa. I'm hearing some bad things coming to terms soon. Fire TV. This shit only $82. I think this is smaller than what he got now. I at least want a 40-inch for him. I know kids always costing you money. I don't think it's his fault, but I think it's just his TV just lived his life. Yeah, this look like the size he got now. It's a 43. $159. Two nothing. My budget is 100 and something down. But I do want it to be like I said, a Google TV. I don't even know what kind of TV it is.
Hey there, I'm Anna, the Best Buy Advisor. I'm providing tech solutions to the things you are passionate about. Maybe you're a movie buff. We can design and set up entertaining systems to really bring all this in the experience.
The Moe Blanco. Oh, this is small though. I was gonna say that's range is good. No Roku. Roku is the worst.
But no matter what you're into, we're here for you.
Roku
From
is the worst.
inspiration to installation. Reach out to a Best Buy home expert like myself, and we'll find must-have tech for your home and life. Ready to start?
I ain't endorsing Best Buy, but Sony 230. It's a 50-inch. I mean, that's where I got the TV from Toshiba in my room. I mean, I like it. I don't really care for the sound, but other than that, it was good. I mean, it's for an 8-year-old. You're going to be happy with whatever. So you got these pre-built PCs. Like like the shit that I get, I'm trying to, like this one is $1,500. I think I'm gonna buy my shit piece by piece. So let me see, 16 gigs, 32 gigs. So, not really impressed with this one. Little lights for nothing. Cooling fan, I don't know what kind of chip it got into it. This shit dusty as hell. It just had it sitting here. What's in it? Ryzen 5 16 gig DD5 memory. I mean, I would swap that memory out anyway. And push that shit to 64 gigs if that board can handle it. Let me see. 5-year, 230. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and build my PC myself because these pre-built for these same prices for this $1,000, I could build something that's more powerful and future-proof. Let me see, cooling system, MX, GPU, live, still tempered glass. Oh, this one got the Type-C joint, because that's what I want. I need Type-C plugs for my graphic cards and shit. 1100. Yeah, I'm gonna just build my joint piece by piece. That way I know exactly what's in it. Everything be so. I think I'm gonna go with a white build though. I'm kinda liking the white and black build. Wish I could find a red case. That's what I'm gonna search for. Maybe I gotta order it custom. What do they got in here? Only 16 gigs RAM. Oh, 1 terabyte though. No, 1 terabyte SSD. I mean, that's good. Let me see. mean, I paid, if I'm mistaken, I think I paid like fucking $2,000 for my laptop. So desktop, I spend that same amount. It'd be a good investment because when I'm streaming, that shit takes a lot of resources. So I need a lot of memory and RAM. Oh, I like this. You feel, I mean, it ain't like a real car, but I mean, you feel some type of, it got the suspension, it feel like a car. You can hear that shit. Oh. I'm gonna have to get this joint. That's on the list. But let's see. The RAM, I was looking at RAM, but this same RAM is on goddamn Amazon for cheaper. The same exact RAM. 2 terabytes, 159. That's good for Evo. $219. See, this is what I don't worry about. I need a good graphics card. I ain't spending no $800 on no graphics card. The max I'm spending is maybe $300. That's like the top. I mean, I can't say top line. That's the top of my budget. Let's see. But I'm trying to right now figure out what CPU I want to get. Because I was looking at the i9. But you see the price of the i9, $619. But then I seen some CPUs like the AMD that's what you call it? Well, not here, but you can find them online for like shit, $100 or less. But then I'm looking at these motherboards. They want $250 for the motherboard, $209, $239, $339. The motherboard I was looking at $150, $200. The motherboard I was looking at before, I thought that shit was like $400. Matter of fact, was it this? Oh, this the gaming one. I was looking at the Asus Creative one. Cause this game, the channel would be back monetized before then. But any donations is appreciated. I ain't gonna lie though, looking at these prices, it's better just buy this shit off of Amazon and Newegg. Only stuff I will buy is like quick stuff that I don't feel like waiting for. I think I'm gonna go with the white build because I want to customize it all out and have it set up. Because I want to look up custom cases because I really want a red case. A red and black. Ooh, this is nice. It's a nice stream. Red and black. I'm gonna look that up online and gotta have it where I can get that shit customized. But I just feel like if I'm gonna do all of that, I might need to, like I don't online game, but I think I'm about to get into online gaming because I'm spending all that money on the computer. I might as well get some PC games too, just do all of it, PC, um, regular systems. You know, just embrace the whole gaming joint on my gaming channel. Which if you ain't following me on Rumble, you missing out. Especially if you coming up with giveaways and Rumble exclusives. For that shit. 829. So I was thinking about that, like buying one that's pre-built and then like just upgrade it, make it upgradable. But I don't think none of these shits is worth it. Like I have to look up each component piece by piece. It's a nice goddamn screen, big as fuck, but nah, I ain't paying no goddamn. At least not this time in my life. My finances ain't saying to pay no $1,100 for no screen. Like, oh, but it's nice. See, $100,000 for this. Which model? So that's what I'm gonna look at. The different models, right? And then break down piece by piece and see what's the best deal. This is $1,200. Kinda like the white, but I want to be different, man. That's why I want red, or even if I was to set it up on some like blue and orange shit. Like even if I was to do this, like this, the white joint is cool. You got 5 fans. I would go in and change the what you call it, the cords, make those white too. That's an AMD chip, air cooling, case built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Windows, 16 gig DDR memory, DDR5. I mean, the memory look good. I'm gonna come back through, write down all these specs and break down everything. I might Frankenstein when I build and just take a look, the good shit from all of them that I like. But PCs came a long way though. Like I love my Mac, but it just wasn't made. It was made to be productivity, not streaming and all that stuff. So I wish I could get something like this, and then boom, I could go in production. But these joints gonna be too slow, and ain't gonna be able to handle the power that I'm pushing through. Especially if you're gonna pay $700 for that, you might as well. What is this? $750? You might as well put another $150 and get you a good setup. See, they got ASRock in it. Damn, that is a hell of a fucking GPU. I don't know if y'all can really see that good, but that's a hell of a GPU. The memory slot looks terrible. I only got one stick of memory in there. That'll be the first thing I would fucking add to that shit. See? Yeah, that's one stick of 16 gig. I would at least add another 16 or more. Got one HDMI and 3 DVI. Type C at top. Man, this shit got a lot that I like. It's mesh in the front for some airflow. It's definitely a chip, isn't it? See at the bottom, I can't even see down there. Like, see the fucking oh. I mean, it's crazy we at this time in life that, like, I actually like this case right here, and I like, even though it's taller, I like that it's slimmer. But I know I have to upgrade it. 79 for this. What this got? How many gigs of memory is this? SSD, it is it, but they ain't telling me the type. Well, available in white. Oh, 16 gigs memory. There's two, so that must be 8 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fans. Mesh top, Wi-Fi. The AC Wi-Fi that's magnetic. I don't know what type of graphic card. See, that's an i7. 16 gigs to 32 gigs. Just grab whatever I want. I mean, this is a hell of a monitor, though. This is the monitor I would need, man. It's a nice ass monitor. This should probably about fucking. Oh yeah, this is the one that was in the box over here, $1,100. This is a nice monitor. What games is this? Is this Xbox games? Oh yeah. These buy joints, I mean, this look cool, but I like the open glass one. I like the fish tank shit. Crazy, man. I mean, just for the aesthetics, I don't think I like the GPU. I don't know about the motherboard. I gotta look into that. Gamers Master Desktop Resin 5. $699. I like the case, so I know I will get a case similar to this one. I like those two cases. You see? They got the USB-C like I like. It got this one got the USB-C on the case too. All of them do. So, nice. Shit, I have to look online to see what deals they got. They might catch an open box deal that's pretty good and then upgrade it from there.
Going all the way up to the front. Want me to grab that here?
I'm all about the savings, man. I'm all about saving a buck to make a buck. Like this H1. It's a hell of a keyboard. See, like I like this shit for H29. I don't like the case, but they got a decent look at this over there. Put it on film now, then I could come back later and I could look up everything piece by piece when I'm offline. That's exactly what I need to see for the motherboard. What does it, you know? Yeah, I should have knew for 600. I mean, I actually do like what comes with this shit for the motherboard. It got HDMI, and the graphic card got an HDMI out. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. It got a USB-C. That's probably put the fun. Let me see this one. Same setup, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, man. But it don't have a USB-C. I don't see on here. It's funny, the cheaper one probably has got a better motherboard. But down here, the graphic card is pretty. Yeah, the graphic card is what kind of graphic? GeForce graphic card. This one, another one don't got no USB-C. Oh, well, that got a USB 3.0. This got 4.0. This got a USB-C. Let me see. Oh, shelf display. This one got a USB-C on the motherboard. So I got the Elgato capture card. they top of the line one. I drink up through USB-C, so I'm gonna use that USB-C port. The Yeti mic, that's what I got. I had to get a little nan off when I do my voiceovers. I want a second mic and when I'm traveling. I want to get the hell up out of here. I seen enough. Start putting my, what I'm gonna do is just put my shopping list together of computer components and then order it hit. How much is this one? Same thing. Even though I'm moving away from 469, I still got the Google TV that I pay. It's gonna storm. It's just the quiet before the storm. The hurricane passing through here. Not the Ronaldo. Who the Ronaldo? Man. Oh boy, the first person I blocked in a long time. Oh, that's what I need to get while I'm here. Some shoes for my son. So when he go to karate, he could just have the slippers instead of me. And I put his sneakers on after the class. But where the kids are on the other side. Let me see, do they got any deals? So far, I don't see shit all weird.
Customer service.
Africa's. There's a lot of material on these boxes. Feels so good against your skin. I just don't like this style. I like the more boxer print, not the boxer wreath. Trying to see if I can find. Hey, what up? What up? What up? Get some tank tops too while I'm here. But I always search for a deal to see if they got. I don't know if you know what this is about. They probably don't know. I'm cheap. I like good stuff, but a deal. I don't like to overpay for stuff. Like it hurts my heart to know I overpay for anything. If I would have like a breakdown, you know. I overpay for some joint. Expensive stuff at a discount. beat me to the punch here. I only see one pair, and it's the kind. First of all, they too small, and it's the kind that I don't like. And if it was the other joint, it's the style I like. Cause it got like the material boxer briefs, but it's shaped like regular boxers. You know? It ain't all tight up on you. You got space to breathe, if you know what I mean. Space to grow. If you understand. Okay. Where's the small ones? I had to go to the kids' side, I guess. Some slides. Like this, America. $8.99. Oh, that shit like that. They ain't got nothing special here. Just hit it this way, you go. The Army push-up bars. You can go get you some drinks from Five Below. Huh? Maybe I'll get that. Well, my son can use mine. I don't see me and get this for him, but he can use mine.
Calling all Ross shoppers. Save 10% today when you open and use your Ross credit card. Plus, earn 5% back in rewards on all Ross credit card purchases at Ross. It's simple. You get more for your money every time you shop. See the sign near the store entrance for more details. Happy shopping.
I bought so many of these dumb shits, and I don't see nothing special about that shit. Price of these motherfuckers. Paid 13 and some change. Well, I know now. Where's the boy stuff? Oh, these girl stuff. I need boy stuff. This nurse shit, crying. I guess I gotta go somewhere else. I don't see, like, no, like, kid, boys, like, slippers or shit. I don't really got nothing for boys. What do I see? guess I go in the mall. Go in the mall and figure it out. Cause karate in a couple of hours. I definitely want to take a nap before that. So I'm gonna play the next episode tonight of what you call it, Walking Dead. Might do 2 episodes depending on what time I'm able to get on. But my body's telling me take my ass in the house now. In America be so wasteful. Got a whole goddamn drink. Hopefully that's a drink and not pee-pee.
She wants to do it at 35%. She still supports Bidenomics, which you're living right now. I'm going to the grocery store this afternoon. I'm not involved in U.S. Senator.
What's up, Laura?
Yeah, my wife goes to. We go together, but it's my turn. So I know what I'm in for. It's not
Let's
what
see if I got this joint set up right.
So, she believes in all these climate policies in the grift, and so does her running mate, Tim Walz. And as we go through the next days and weeks, just on the climate agenda, she and Tim Walz are not only in line, but they're way out of line economically. Start with him in this $2 billion initiative on clean energy in the state of Minnesota. And it's about, David, what do you got against clean energy? Not a damn thing. But what do they mean by clean energy? They want you to convert to their failed dystopian vision by 2040 in the state of Minnesota. They take your taxpayer dollars and put 15 points. Well, Tim Walz, thrown out this. But Tim Walz, $15.7 million over the course of 2 years for the first ever state rebates for electrical vehicles. $500 if you buy something used, and $2,500 if you buy a new one. Where did Tim Walz get that money? To be that. And he had like a pile of money in the governor's mansion. Did he like tell his wife, buddy, I know you want to open the windows so you can smell the burning tires of freedom and make mostly peaceful summer. But you can
Slides, man.
down to the basement. Fall number 2 has an extra like 20 million. Take 15.7 million, and we're gonna give it away. Or did they take it from the taxpayer?
But what's good, Laura? How are you today?
Just one example, and I've got many more. They put these things in nice sounding.
The incidence of cancer in dogs at least tripled.
Yeah.
So even though we're technologically more advanced than we've ever been, we are not really have control of the disease, the degenerative disease. What used to be a disease of the old is now a chronic disease of the young.
Yep.
Something's wrong.
There's a reason Forbes magazine has called you the miracle worker, because this, I can open the bag, Doc. This is where it's going to get weird. I love the smell so much. And my dogs are kissers.
And to me, that feels like actually greater number of our ancestors were not enslaved Africans, either in this land, in the Carolinas, in the Caribbean, in Latin America. And I think that sometimes we forget, and this is definitely an Americanism. I've seen it a lot in my experiences as being a black person in this country. We are very comfortable acknowledging our enslaved ancestors. It's as if those were the only ancestors we actually descended from, without recalling that, as your grandmother rightly understood, the vast majority of them were not. And when we're only tapping into, even whether it's porn libation, whether it is having conversation about what we have accomplished, and I think it was John Henry Clark who talked about the fact that if your history started on a slave ship, everything that come after that, baby, we chilling. This is really, really good. But when your history encompasses Nzinga, which is also a form of resistance, when your history encompasses the creation of math and science, when your history encompasses the ability to see black holes in the sky hundreds of years before Europeans with their tools and their metallic instruments are able to do that, when we don't tap into that element of our ancestry, it feels to me, I'm going to defer to you and your grandmama, but it feels to me like we are essentially cutting ourselves off from one of the greatest sources of power that we actually have, for the sake of being defined once again by what white people have done to us, and in ways that make white people fit neatly into this historical history. Does that make sense to you?
No, it don't make no fucking sense.
I would add to that that even during that brief period of enslavement, it's kind of a disservice to them because
Alright, I can't let him go over 500 fucking years. Is not a brief period. That's not brief at all. 500 years is not fucking brief. What, 400 years, whatever the fuck. It was 14 fucking, what, 72? And didn't get out of slavery to 1865. 1865. How the fuck could you say that's brief? That's 400 years. I hate to see what the fuck long is. 4 centuries.
While they kill energy development and production and delivery to the citizens of Minnesota. Don't worry. They've also funded a clean energy jobs training program for minority and low-income Minnesotans. Oh, that's good. You're going to get a job in an industry that's not going to work, that's supposed to be in existence to give you electricity at a quote cheaper price, which it doesn't actually happen that way. Because the cost per kilowatt hour of deliverable clean energy, as they put it, is, oh, I don't know, multiple times over from those natural fossil fuels. Again, we're going to deconstruct this. We're not going to do it all in one day. It's impossible. There's so much here. That is fact. And I dare anybody left, maybe the new Republicans for Trump led by Adam Kinzinger and whoever else, debate this. Well, you actually can't, because what I just stated is fact. It is law. It is in the public register. It cannot be debated. It's an argument you have no chance of winning, but the people of Minnesota will lose. Jim Dallas, 866.
Something 24 in the House.
right, there's not a single Jewish Republican senator. Not one.
There are only 3 in the House.
Right.
Yeah, by the way, FYI, you're the party that has the Nazis.
Exactly. We nominated a black president, female black president candidate, and you have Herman Cain that you set to die in Oklahoma.
Yep. Karen Ford. Okay. Kevin in D.C. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Kev. Kevin in D.C., I can hear you.
Kevin in D.C., we can hear you. Kevin, are you on?
Feels like he's on 2 lines. Let's try this one. Kevin in D.C.
Kevin.
Oh, is this my phone system? Kim in St. Paul. Let's try this one.
Hi, good morning. Mike, so one, did you hear how high-pitched J.D. Vance's voice got yesterday when he was trying to, it was so great.
anybody watching that rally and not, you could feel them in their pants, right?
Well, and the other thing, yes, and I think it really was, I mean, honestly, when you really think about it, right, so Republicans used to be the party supposedly of fiscal responsibility. We all know that's a farce, but that's what they claim. What have they got left? I mean, literally, what is their platform on the budget, on finance? They don't have one. It's just all culture war crap.
Yeah.
There is no policy. He tried to come out to Walz for his military career, saying that he didn't actually serve. Well, needed advance. And at the time that he could have gone to Iraq, Walz was 43 years old.
Yeah.
So it's just such a garbage.
Yeah. Yep. David in Miami.
I mean, he could have won at fucking 43. I'm 42, and I'm active duty. So that's a terrible excuse on why he couldn't execute any military duties. But okay. Not an advocate of going to war though, but that's a boost.
I'll probably be holding my unused ticket as Schultz, knowing he would have loved.
Yes, I know. I said that off the top of early. Charlie Pierce said that yesterday. Such an Schultz vibe with
Although Ed Schultz did go Russian at the end there.
Okay, let's leave that part out.
Sorry. But yeah, he does have that.
My beloved radio brother.
Responsible gun owner realizes that there's a difference between having guns that are great for protection and home protection versus automatic rifles or Armor-Light 15s or whatever. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Eileen in Baltimore, you're on the Cardinals.
I'm a firm advocate for Second Amendment rights. Firm advocate for Second Amendment rights. So yeah, that's why I tell you I'm independent. I can't fuck with the progressives either, because all they want to do is take away our rights.
We limit ourselves in how we even consider ourselves as full citizens of this country, right? And I think that is part of the post-traumatic slave syndrome that a lot of us are affected with.
Yeah. How do we free from that? Like, it's easy for me to think, all right, I'm on a plantation. This is physical land. I want to get off this plantation. I know if I have a map or if I can read the stars or read the riverways, a la, Harriet Tubman, then I know that physically I want to be on. My goal is to get off this land.
I can't take these motherfuckers.
But I know I don't want to be.
In new money, Marketing has 1 year and $18 million remaining on his current deal. The contract has no options. MLB, there were more handshakes of relief than of celebratory nature. White Sox pulled a share. The American League record for consecutive losses after defeating the A's last night. And Shy Sox manager Pedro Grifol put it.
It was just really good to get this behind us. I thought we played a clean game today. Cannon made some adjustments early and kept pounding the strike zone, getting catches in there. Did a great job in the bullpen. The bullpen was spectacular.
Pair of old-fashioned doubleheaders today. Both were result of rainouts yesterday. First up, the Guardians hosted D-backs at 1:10 Eastern. Later, first of two at Yankee Stadium with the Angels. NFL Lions and Giants organizations have each been fined $200,000 for the multiple fights which broke out during their joint practices. Colts receiver Josh Downs left practice this morning with an ankle injury, had to be helped off the field. Steelers will start Justin Fields in Friday's preseason game against the Texans, even though Russell Wilson is listed as QB1 on the depth chart. Women's Olympic basketball quarters are today, U.S. versus Nigeria later this afternoon. Advancing to the semis this morning, Belgium and Australia. This is Bob Gallerstein.
Shybox question. The San Francisco 49ers 2024 season will be... Bob Stewart again.
Oh, these are probably going to make you angry, Adam. Let's start with that, Mr. Jingles 007, who says the Niners season will be all about the...
I think his perfect role would actually be like a very, very elite number 3 scoring option. Like, imagine if the Denver Nuggets had him instead of Michael Porter Jr. That team is so much scarier, right? Because Larry Markkanen's just got a little bit more offense. You know, it's not just about the catch and shoot. He can create for himself. He's a little bit bigger, more physical, more creative on the ball. And so I think a lot of contenders would look at Larry Markkinen and say, well, you might fit better as a number 3 championship team than you do as the number 1 on a team that's really not going anywhere. And so I think the interest in trading, if you're Utah, is just really an admission. They don't have a lot of other talent there. They're very early in their rebuilding cycle. And I also think this. I think a guy like Danny H really looks at Cooper Flag, the guy who's coming up.
flag is gonna be nice. Oh, he is. Check out this one more store. Let me grab this. You're welcome. Okay. Kids, where's the kids?
he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-244-0909. That's 800-244-0909. $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-244-0909.
Working with Landstar is a game changer. Why? Well, in slower markets, some companies prioritize low.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wait it out. John,
I'm gonna eat some tacos.
I'm kind of a sometimes dark-minded person. Not dark-skinned, dark-minded. I have that dark skin. Dark-minded.
The real question here.
Well, no, hang on. I got a question for you, or kind of proposition to put on the table. You can react if you want or not. Let's see if Tim Walz starts to outshine her. Let's be fair about it. The guy has presence. He's got delivery. He's a very good speaker. There's no denying that. Gotta be honest about it. Don't like what he says or proposes or does. But what if he starts outshining her?
He already does. You're standing there.
Yeah, but what if it keeps going?
What are they going to do? Another switcheroo?
Nah, but I'm thinking she would kneecap his ass in 5 seconds. Anyway, go ahead. What else are we going to say?
The real question is, I'm trying to, do my part as a Republican, as a conservative, and trying to influence a little bit onto people that I know that don't vote and that have issues with the economy the way it is. For example, my mother's, 65 years old. She just got out of retirement. She's worked 45, 50 years of her life and lives on $1,600 a month. And that's not even her money. That's my stepfather's money because he passed away. She would have only got about $900 after working her entire life. And I'm telling her that, she's not being able to survive. And to simply just look, was she better off in 2019 than she is now? And use that as fuel to research and vote. Because she's never voted in her entire life. And then she's got my sister in her ear, who is 22 years in the military, married to a woman, die-hard Democrat, won't vote for anybody other than a Democrat. So she's, again, saying they're gonna do what they want to do no matter what our vote is. How do you win that argument? I mean, I don't need to win the argument because I'm not a Democrat. But how do you influence them to do the research that will open that common sense up?
Well, I mean, in short form, and maybe we're running short on time, so I'll do that too. You probably have lost the arguments with your sister and her wife, but if you can get your mother to negate one of their votes, at least you've gotten 50% of the job done. That's my suggestion, John. And yeah, keep doing it. All right, let's see. Nancy, Indiana. Go ahead, Nancy, real quick. What's happening?
I'll make conspiracy theories. The Democrats always play the long game, and unfortunately, the Republicans are too short-sighted. I think Biden's, popularity and getting thrown into the primary or elected into the primary was the plan because Obama could control him, and then when he started to fail, I think they knew they couldn't elect her, so they put her in with the idea that she was an extreme liberal, and then they wait until the very last minute to do that, and then they do the same thing with Walz. They put him in at the very last minute of right before the convention. Republicans need to wake up, and your education is fantastic. We just need to get more and more of that. Our low-informed voters, they look at the happiness, they're laughing all the time, they got promises. And, if we don't wake up and start getting smart, we're not going to have a country anymore.
Look, the short time is a big concern. And thank you for the call. A lot of background noise there, but it's just short time to wrap up. So I apologize to everyone on the line. We will pick up. Really want to hear from Jason in Minnesota tomorrow, Jason. So if you can get in a little bit earlier, especially people from Minnesota in general who've been under Walz. But there's an advantage for the Democrats with only 90 days to go. Short time is to their advantage. That's what I believe it is. It means they can create whatever story they want, push hundreds of millions of dollars in free ad media and earned media into selling you a story. So the Republicans better up their game, improve their game, be more aggressive and more effective. Because 90 days benefits the Democrats.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with an auto warranty about to expire or have no warranty coverage at all. Due to the current economic crisis, Clover Auto Protection's announcing low-cost monthly payments for vehicle protection plans to save drivers out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. An open phone line's been established for all drivers to call for a free fast quote. Call 800-392-3232. For covered repairs again.
Got my research done. I'm about to eat. Then I'm gonna do some gaming and get ready for karate. Until later, peace.